Hey guys, welcome back to another Barbecue Bros video. Today I'm going to be cooking some pineapple braise ribs with a honey garlic tomato basting sauce. And so I've seen online where a lot of guys like myself, I like to put apple juice when I go to braise the ribs right around like the 3-hour mark. When I foil them up, I'll put like half a cup of apple juice in there. And I've seen where other guys have experimented with other types of fruit juices, and pineapple seems to be one that a lot of people are really happy with. So I'm going to give that a shot, and then we're going to be using this glaze here. So I'm not going to be throwing the ribs on until a little bit later on in the day, but I just wanted to go ahead and get this sauce made up. So I'll go ahead and walk you through the ingredients here. We've got, this is just a 3/4 of a tablespoon of Worcestershire. This is half a teaspoon of cayenne. This is 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. This is half a teaspoon of black pepper and then half a teaspoon of celery salt. You can use celery, a combination of celery seed and then just some regular just table salt, but I didn't have celery seed, I just had celery salt, so you use that to replace both salt and celery seeds. We'll throw both of those in. This is 3/4 a cup of brown sugar. This is 1/8 a cup of olive oil. This is half a cup of apple juice. This is half a cup of apple cider vinegar. This is half a cup of honey, and this is some really good honey we get from a local farm. You can use cheap stuff if you want when you're making some of your sauces, but we buy massive quantities from this local farm, and so I like to use this really good stuff, nice and fresh, for the barbecue sauces and glazes that I make. So let's get all that in there, don't want to waste any of that. And then lastly, this is 2 cups of ketchup. So we'll get that in there. And let me mix this up real quick. Man, the smell coming off this is amazing already. Alright, so that's good enough for now. And that's what it looks like right there. So nice, just kind of, mahogany color to it. And what I'm going to do is just go ahead and sit this in the fridge and let it thicken up a little bit. And then during the cook, I'll show you, once we baste them towards the end, but then also we'll use this just as a serving sauce on the side. So we'll pick back up a little bit later on today when I get the ribs prepped. Hey guys, it's about 1:30 and I just got the WSM pulled out. It's just been absolutely pouring down rain and lightning and thunder and all that, so I'm actually having to try to get all this set up in between some of these squalls that are coming through this area. So no worries, I smoke all the time out in the rain, and I kind of have a little bit of a little hatch, right, like an overhang right here that kind of protects the cooker a little bit, and then I just sit my DigiQ up here on the ledge so none of that stuff gets wet. But it looks like there's going to be some more rain moving through, so we'll just have to deal with it. But anyways, I got some charcoal over in the chimney getting ready. The smaller chunks that you see in there, those are little apple wood chunks, and then the larger ones are cherry wood. So I'm going to go ahead and get these hot coals on here, put some water in the water pan and let this thing start getting up to temp, and we'll pick back up in just a sec when I prep the ribs. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and get these ribs prepped. I went ahead and pulled off the membrane off the back, so both of these are ready to go. I am using some of the Simply Marvelous cherry rub today. If you follow my videos, you know I'm a big fan, so let's go ahead and I like to give a pretty good dose to these ribs with this cherry rub. It's just really good. Smells super good. I'm really excited about using this pineapple juice to braise them today, and then that glaze. I think it's going to go really well. So, looking forward to it. Having a couple friends over tonight, and it's going to be a good day. All right, flip these over. I just put a little bit on the back. There's really no point in wasting much on the back, but I do sprinkle them with a little bit. Just definitely, if you're kind of new to barbecue or cooking ribs in general, make sure you pull that membrane off. I've actually got a video on my channel I did way back where I kind of walk you through how to do that. It's a little bit tricky at first, but once you get the hang of it, you're good to go. So there we go, 2 nice sized racks of babies, and we'll pick back up when what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and once the WSM gets up to temp, I'm just going to go ahead and throw them on, and then I'll pick back up around the 3-hour mark once I'm ready to transfer them to the foil and pour some pineapple juice on them. So we'll pick back up then. Alright guys, we are now at the 3-hour mark. I have not opened the dome to the WSM since I threw the ribs on. Again, just I have the DigiQ controlling this guy, so there's absolutely no reason to ever open the lid. It's just been locked in right at 235 this whole 3 hours. So we're going to go ahead and take the lid off here, take a look. Those are looking absolutely amazing. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and grab one of these guys. Get zoomed in here. Alright, so what I like to do is I've got 2 sheets here of heavy duty aluminum, and I just kind of curl it up on all 4 sides. Just make like a boat, kind of like that. Got some Dole pineapple juice. And I'm dumping this whole thing in here, and it's 6 ounce. Oh, and by the way, you want to actually turn the ribs over so the meat side is down. So as this thing sits here and braises, the pineapple juice is just going to have direct contact with the meat, so it's going to really be able to work in the flavor there good. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull that over. And this guy is ready for the grill, so I'm going to do the other one, and we'll pick back up when I go to baste them with the sauce we made earlier. Alright guys, it's been an hour and a half, so the ribs have been basting in the pineapple juice, so we're going to go ahead and Open this up and go ahead and take them out of the foil and get them all sauced up with the honey, garlic, tomato sauce that we made earlier today. So let me go ahead and open this guy. And there they are. Just going to go ahead and grab one of these. Guess it would help if I had my gloves on. And let me zoom in a little bit. Alright. Man, look at that right there. Looks amazing. Smells so good. Slide this off to the side. There's that one. Let me grab this other one real quick. Careful here, these are already just about to fall off the bone. Alright, so here is the sauce that we made earlier today, and it's thickened up. It's been sitting in the fridge all day. So actually, let me go ahead and let's come back over here to the WSM, zoom out a little bit. I got some chicken down there on the bottom that I'm doing also today. Alright, so I'm going to give these a really good dose. Nice coating of this glaze here. These are only going to go 30 more minutes. We're at the 5.5 hour mark. Get those good and coated. Woo! Looks amazing. I can smell that pineapple coming off of these. So it definitely did a good job of working into the meat that hour and a half. Alright, then I'm just gonna throw the lid back on and let these guys go for another 30 minutes, and then I'll do one last little follow-up to show you what they look like when they're done. Alright, here we go. It's time to pull these guys off. Go ahead and bust this top off. Those are looking amazing. So there you go, and we'll be back in just a second to cut into these guys. Alright, these guys are ready to go. What I like to do is when you go to slice up your ribs, it's a lot easier if you just flip it over like this, so you can kind of see the bones on the back side. And so it's pretty easy at this point just to go ahead and slice through these guys. I'm just going to cut a couple of these up real quick. And there you go. So nice smoke ring on there. Super tender. Let me go ahead and try this guy out. Wow, that's amazing. You can actually, it's really faint at this point, but you can actually taste the pineapple in it. And then it just goes really well with the honey garlic tomato glaze on there. And so basically what we'll do, I am going to go ahead and cut the rest of these up, and then we'll just take the rest of this sauce inside and just use it as a serving sauce on the side. So that's about it. These basically, you know, I don't like, you know, ribs to be so tender that when you pick them up off the bone, the meat just falls completely off. So what I like to do is just, you know, I try to aim to where they're super tender. You can see here that the meat just tears. See that? So it wasn't so tender that it fell right off the bone, but I barely put a little bit of pressure on there and the meat just ripped right off. So really good pineapple braised ribs. And try this recipe out. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.